So welcome, beautiful people. I hope you've had an amazing weekend. Now, the reason I decided to put on this meditation this evening is because I've had a few people come up to me lately, and I've heard a lot of people saying, like, why can't I manifest? Things just keep going wrong for me. And so I wanted to share this evening the 3 keys of how to actually manifest. Now, I don't necessarily like the concept of manifestation because I think it's been thrown around out there all over the place. It's sort of like a dirty word these days. But what we mean by manifestation really is around being able to turn your thoughts into things. Now, who has heard that concept before? Our thoughts turn to things. Let me know in the chat if you've heard that concept or that saying before, our thoughts turn to things. And so why is it that so many of us focus on the things that are going wrong in our life, not the things that are going amazingly well or even okay or feeling satisfied with certain things in our life? Why do we tend to focus on all the bad stuff and then wonder why bad stuff keeps happening in our life? Well, that's because we've been programmed to actually think that way. It's not many people. Like if you choose to be happy, even when circumstances in your life aren't going so well, people will think you're a little bit crazy, right? And so this is where most of us don't feel, I suppose, completely safe or vulnerable enough to go, you know what, I've got all this stuff happening in my life, but I'm going to choose happiness. And I'm going to choose to focus on the things that are going really well for me. Evening, Katie, how are you, lovely? And so what we find is that the more we focus on the stuff that we don't want, interestingly enough, those things keep showing up and they keep reiterating to us the thoughts that we're having. And so tonight I'm going to share with you the three keys. How many? 3? Please pop it in the chat. 3 keys. And so Tracy has said in the chat, I work on the system, good things always happen to me, and goes what they always do. Yeah, absolutely, right? So if you have a belief system that things always work out for me, whatever I touch turns to gold, I always get what I want in life, I'm just lucky. Now, if you say those things to you all the time, then guess what eventually is going to happen is that those belief systems will become your reality. And so if we turn around and say, oh, things never work out for me. Oh, I can never create what I want in my life. Why am I never lucky? I'm never lucky when I enter prizes and things, they never come to me. Right? Well, whatever you believe to be true is the truth. And so tonight, one of the first keys that we start with is actually getting crystal clear. What is the first key? Getting crystal clear. Please pop it in the chat if you know what I've just said. Crystal clear clarity. We have to know what we want to be able to actually manifest it. So what's the first key? Crystal clear clarity. And so when you have clarity about what you want, you're not wishy-washy about things. You're not in one breath saying, I really want that, but I don't know how I'm going to get it. Oh, I really want that, but do I really want that, or do I want something else? It's like there's conflict of constantly putting it out there and then pushing it away instead of drawing it in. So the reason that most people will say, I want more money, but then they don't attract more money is because they go, I want more money, and then they use the word but. Right? Our thought sends it out. Our feeling draws it back to us. That is how manifestation works. Our thought sends it out. Our feeling draws it back. And so if we're saying, I want more money, but that pushes it away instead of draws it to us. And so if you're crystal clear about what you want and you say, I want more money, I want this amount, and this is why I want it, and how am I going to feel when I receive that? And then you have unwavering faith of it coming to you, then that's just going to draw it in, and then you get on with absolutely loving your life. And so clarity is the key. You can't use the word but. It's I want and then full stop. Right? No more buts. Every time I hear someone say but, I'm going to say, you've got a big butt, now stop it. Right? So this is where you say, Katie thinks that's funny. Thanks, Katie, for enjoying my sense of humor. So when you say, I want absolute clarity, let's say you're looking for a new partner, for example, and you say, I'd really love a really beautiful relationship. There's no but. Just state what you desire. Now, when getting clear about what you want, you write down the characteristics of it. This is something that I learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza. It's in his book, I think it's in Becoming Supernatural. but you write down the characteristics of what you want, about 5. Don't go like a whole page full of characteristics, but let's say you're looking for a new relationship, for example. You don't write down, I want tall, dark, and handsome, like all these things, right? They're superficial. What are the things that you'd love to feel from a new relationship? So, for example, okay, I want a new relationship. Now, what are the key characteristics of that relationship? They've got to be, for me, right, consciously awakened. They've got to have a sense of that. I don't want someone that's totally not consciously awake to come into my, a love relationship, for example. They have to have, they've got to already be happy and enjoying life. Right? You list the characteristics of the ideal relationship that would be amazing for you. I want someone to adore me as much as I adore them. Right? I want someone who's really flexible. They can travel and we can go on, we work online together. We can travel the world and we've got the financial freedom to be able to do that. Right? So you list the key qualities. Even if you want a new job, you don't have to know exactly the new job you want, but listing the characteristics of it. So I want a job that, allows me time freedom. It pays me more than I've ever been paid before. It's work that I absolutely love and feel passionate about. I get to work with an incredible team. I have the freedom to travel and work online or in a physical environment if I want to. Right, so you list out the characteristics. Now, key 2. So that's key 1, clarity, getting very clear about you want. But you don't have to know exactly what you want in regards to the specific topic, as in, like I said before, if it's a relationship, he doesn't have to be tall, dark, and handsome. He just needs these characteristics. Or for you, Michael, it could be tall, dark, and handsome as well, or beautiful. I don't know. Whatever the way that everyone flows these days, it's all good with me. So, and then the same with the job. You don't have to know the exact job that you want. Like you don't have to know the title, but write out your own job description. What are the actual characteristics of that job that you'd really love? If you want a better body, for example, write down, it's easy. Like I really want to find a perfect nutrition and exercise program that's exactly right for me, that allows me the freedom to stay healthy, fit, and looking good no matter my age, right? You write down the characteristics. Hello, Francesca. How are you? Lovely. Thank you for joining us. We're just going over the 3 keys of manifestation. And the first one we just spoke about was clarity. Now, the second key is the feeling. If you after you write down all the characteristics of what you deeply desire, without the but, you don't have to know the how and the when, you just have to know the what and the why. And so when the second key is getting really into the feeling, when that comes to fruition, how are you going to feel? Well, I'd be feeling really happy. I'd feel like I've got a true sense of joy and freedom and whatever it is, right? What are the feelings that you think you will have when that comes into actualization for you? Now, the way that you want to continue that is not just to feel it once while you're writing this out, but it's to continue to evoke that feeling, because it's not about the destination, it's the journey to it. If you're not loving life now, when you get what you want, you're still going to have the same experience. It's like people say, I just want more money. It's going to be so much happier when I get money. You're not actually going to be happier when you get money. Money will only amplify what you are. We don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. So if we're not already happy, if we're not already in love with ourselves, if we're not already enjoying the journey, when we get what we want, we're probably not going to feel very much different from what we do today. We think we will for a period of time, but then the old circumstances will continue to rise up and they'll actually make you feel the same feelings because you haven't let go of them yet. It's interesting, isn't it? When we are feeling not very happy within ourselves, people show up in our life to amplify that and trigger us to actually identify that we're not feeling very happy within ourselves and that we're ready to let that go. But the only way we'll stop attracting people and circumstances into our life is to let go of the trigger that keeps being evoked within you. Does that make sense to everybody? The reason things keep showing up is to actually show you where you're not yet free in your mind. And so if you keep saying to yourself, oh, I'm never lucky, I never manifest anything, well, guess what? Life's going to keep showing up to show you that and to trigger you to let go of that belief and create a brand new one for yourself. So how would you feel if all of your dreams came to fruition? Now, trust me, you don't want all of them to come to fruition, because there's a vortex sitting out there with a lifetime, well, multiple lifetimes of the things that you deeply desire. And if it opened up and poured them upon you, it would be so overwhelming you wouldn't know how to cope with it, which is why you only get sent what you're able to cope with at the time of your life. So if you're wanting more to come to you, be ready for it. And the way to be ready for it is to continue to be happy, healthy, and feeling already amazing, like things are on their way to you. Now, who believes that there's a vortex out there, universal force, that holds all of our deepest desires, and we just have to energetically connect to it? Pop it in the chat if you agree, or even if you don't, let me know. It's either a yes or a no. Yes, beautiful. Thanks, Francesca. Right, so if our vortex is sitting out there waiting for us to energetically align to it, what have we got to worry about? Why are we constantly worrying and going, oh, it's not here yet? Oh God, when is that man turning up, lying in bed and he's not showing up, or that lady, she's not so showing up? When is the money coming? My bank account keeps telling me there's no more money coming, right? We keep pushing it away. Now, if everything we truly desire is sitting out there in the vortex and it's just waiting for us to energetically align, the way to align to it is continue to feel as though it's already on its way. And it is. It's just waiting for you to stay in that vibrational state more often than not. So every time you fall from grace and you're not feeling the way that you should feel if all of your dreams had already come to fruition, or even that one thing had come to manifestation, is that to close your eyes and go back to your heart and tune in to what it will be feel like, what you will feel like, what things will you be doing, how will you be behaving, thinking, feeling, like all those things that evoke emotion within you. You've got to use all of your senses: see, taste, touch, hear, smell, all those things. They go to your heart. Close your eyes. Now, I don't know, do you guys know Dr. Wayne Dyer? He's actually passed on now, but an incredible human being. Now, his book, Wishes Fulfilled is his book. Now, he talks about it in there, is that in regards to manifestation, everything comes from a heart space. Right? We have to be living in our heart. We can't be judging, bitching, whinging, moaning about life and other people and all this stuff that's not happening for us and expect magic to unfold in our life. So if you want more magic to unfold in your life, start coming from a place of love and gratitude. Be deeply grateful for what you already have now, because guess what? It makes you feel so much better. And also, if you're not having a very good time now and not really living the best your life, like the best the life has to give you, and you've got lots of challenges and things pouring upon you, one of the ways that I absolutely love to raise my vibration is to go out and do something kind for somebody else. Because in the process of being kind to other people, one, you're showing compassion and kindness, and that makes you feel good inside. So it's not only the other person that you're making feel good, it's also yourself. And then when you've got two people that are vibrating at a kindness and love and acceptance sort of vibration, that expands around you, right? That feeling is so much greater in bringing into your life what you want, but you don't do it to go, well, I'm going to go out there and do this really good thing, and then my vibration is going to be high, so I'll attract in what I want. You do it because you have a deep love to make other people feel good along with yourself. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes, thumbs up if it does. Beautiful. So what things could you do today, after really getting clear about what you want, that you could do on a daily basis to make yourself feel heart-centered, gratitude, in love with life, joy, freedom, abundance, right? What are the things you do? One of the things that we do in a practice called the Wide to Win Awakening, which is happening next week. If you want to learn more about this, please let me know and I'll share the details with you. So the Wide to Win Awakening, we do something called a heart opening ceremony. It's where there's a beautiful people on this call right now who've experienced this before. When we go into the heart opening ceremony, we expand our hearts so wide and share it with the world that there is a beautiful shift after we do that ceremony. Now, if you practice that heart opening ceremony, which is actually not very long, it's about 20 minutes maybe. If you practice that on a daily basis, coming into your heart space and really feeling a deep love for yourself and every other being on the planet, I guarantee you're going to start your day off in an amazing way. So heart opening ceremony is really beautiful. If you'd like to come and join us on Tuesday, we're doing that Tuesday this week. So Tuesday, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. All those calls are recorded. So if you can't make it to that, let me know and we can certainly get you registered so you can watch the recording. Now, the third and final one is if you are clear. So number one, clear. Number two, you're feeling amazing. And then number three is practicing. Like I said, practicing that every single day. Here's the number one thing that most of humanity are doing wrong. It's the 80-20 rule, right? 80% of the time, we're going out there and trying to manifest from a hustle, grind, doing activity. We're taking massive action, as we're always told to do. Go out there and take massive action. And only 20% of the time, we're turning in here, getting deeply aligned with our highest self, and then being guided towards what we want. So it's actually the opposite. If you went in here more often than not and tuned into your deepest self and just quietened the ego mind and stop going out there and trying to force and control and make things happen. So 80% in here, and then from the information that you receive from turning within, then took 20% aligned action. Okay, most people will tell you, go out there and take massive action. It's not about taking massive action, it's about taking aligned action. Okay, so who has a daily practice? Please pop in the chat. Yes, if you do. No, if not, or three, not consistent. So who has a daily practice of turning within and actually like sitting quietly within yourself and tuning into your highest self to receive guidance? Who does a daily practice of that? Not consistent. I totally get that, Katie. Number three, not consistent. Thanks, Francesca, for commenting. Mostly, Katie, so not consistent yet. Mostly. Yep, beautiful. And three, Tracy. Okay, so tell me this. How badly do you want to manifest your most extraordinary life on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being, yeah, I can't be bothered, and 10 being, I'm 100% committed to creating my most extraordinary life. How much do you want to create? Like what level? 9, 1,000%. Awesome, Carly. I love it. 10,000. Sorry, I can't read zeros. 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. I seem to get waylaid. Oh, I totally get that, Francesca. Hello, Keith. How are you? Thanks for joining us. So we've just been going through the 3 keys of manifestation. 1 is clarity, 2 is the feeling, 3 is a daily practice. And so we're about to go into our meditation very shortly. And so when you deeply, deeply desire to create your most magnificent life, are you willing, this is a question to ask yourself on a regular basis, am I willing for the very first 15 minutes of my morning, am I willing to turn within, tune inwards, connect deeply to my heart, and then take action from there? 15 minutes. That's it. Just 15 minutes. It's all it takes to get deeply connected and tune in. And great time to do it is in the morning, because in the morning, as soon as you open your eyes and you start to come into that sort of awake and sleep state, you're in what's called a peak learning state. So when you're sort of just lying there in bed before you open your eyes and you think, oh, another day. Oh man, I got to get out of bed. This sucks. Like, most people, oh, I got to go to work this morning. Traffic's going to be terrible. How often do we hear ourselves saying things like that as soon as we open our eyes? Now we're peak learning that information because we are in peak learning state as soon as we're awake in the morning. And it's the same just as we're about to nod off in the evening, you're in peak learning state. So whatever you're putting into your brain at that state, at that time, you're actually learning it at a peak rate. So if you wake up in the morning, you say, oh, I can't wait for the magic of today to unfold. I wonder what today's got in store for me. Right? Start saying the things and creating the belief system that you want to believe in, instead of the one that is actually reiterating your current circumstances and continuing to create not so great things for you. So who would be willing to spend just 15 minutes in the morning saying some really beautiful things to yourself and getting excited about awakening your day? You're all greeted with dog licks most morning, Carly. Beautiful. I love it. Absolutely, Francesca. Beautiful. So again, if you want to learn more about this, because we've only got such a short period of time tonight, please come and join us this week on the Wired to Win Awakening. We go deep into all sorts of stuff around manifestation, energy work, healing modalities. We bring so much to the table in 3 days. It's only an hour a day, about an hour, hour and a half a day for 3 days. But I bring massive value to those calls. So if you want to come and jump on and join the Wired to Win Awakening experience with us, please come and join us, and I'll share so much more about this work with you. Okay, so 15 minutes a day. I share things what we call powerful, wired to win why statements. They are amazing. The people who practice these on a daily basis, I get people tell me, since I've been practicing the why statements, the powerful why statements on a consistent basis, I've really noticed a change in my belief systems and what's showing up for me. So these are the things we share in the 3-day awakening. So jump on and join us with that so we can really dive deeper into this work. Okay, so what is something I would love for you to share, because setting intentions and collectively holding these intentions for each other, really powerful stuff. So I'd love for you to share in the chat, please. What is something that you've been wanting to manifest? Just one thing. If you could manifest it, you know, wave a magic wand and magically it appears. What is one thing you'd love to manifest at the moment? Please pop it in the chat for me. I'm going to write these down because I'm going to share them with you in the meditation to deepen your ability to actually create it. You want to be fitter. Oh, okay. Fitter to do what, Katie?
Well, just get back to how fit I was.
Okay.
Just when I'm fit, I feel better. I think better. I'm just better, all round better.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally get that one too. Okay, so
I do more. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, if I go to the gym in the morning, I'll do so much more for the rest of the day.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Focus, and it's a combination of the physical exercise, the oxygen to the brain, and just the fact that I'm doing something positive first thing in the morning.
100%, absolutely.
In the morning, so yeah, it's just good
beautiful
start.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Francesca, when we say enough money to buy a house, we need specifics. Okay, so remember before when I said clarity, what is enough money? And if you want enough money to buy a house, do you want more than enough money? So there's more to actually put into, say, doing some other things when you buy your house, because enough money is not specific enough for universe. So how much money would you like to receive? What sort of house are you buying? What's the amount of money that you'd like to actually bring in? So you want to practice grace. So you can practice that any time of day, Kylie, practicing grace. It's something that you can really, like that, in a sense, it's not something you need to manifest. Grace is a choice. So you can choose to practice grace, or you're not. But what is it physical, like a physical manifestation that you'd actually like to manifest? Get back to manifesting the White House with a magic view, orchid chickens. Beautiful, Tracy. Absolutely. So White House. Beautiful view. The reason I ask this is because in this meditation we're about to do, I'm going to repeat these things to you so they actually can be held as a vibration. So with a magic view, few beautiful orchid chickens. Love it. I'll come and join you on that one, Tracy. I'm in. So ideal environment. Okay. Is that 50,000 K? Oh my God, there's specific. That's specific. It is 50,000. I think that says 50,000. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading tiny numbers. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Absolutely. You're more than welcome in my place as well. Thanks, Francesca. 50,000. Okay, 50,000 K to buy ideal home. Okay, Michael, is there anything that we can support you to stay vibrationally high with in regards to manifesting something that you deeply desire at the moment? Feel free to be vulnerable and share with us. So we've got Katie. Kylie, did you pop something in for me? I will add Grace, by the way, to, how do I want to put that? What did you put up the top there? Practice Grace.
Well, I think Grace encompasses peace, calm, being kind to other people. Okay. Is that right, Kylie?
To do things with ease and grace.
Yeah. Can
totally
hear me as well?
Sorry, say that again, Katie.
Can only you hear me?
No, everyone hears me. Okay. Everyone hears you. You're hilarious. Hi, Whale. I hope I've got your name right, by the way. Thanks for joining us. We're about to go into a meditation. So stop judging. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So I will put that into a positive frame, not because we can't say stop judging because universe will hear judging. So I'll put
that's part of my wanting to reach grace, to stop judging people.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Michael, creating happy spaces for others. When you say spaces, what specifically do you mean? I'm testing everyone this evening, making you get vulnerable and share. It's okay, by the way, to share. We really want to be able to. The reason I do get you to share is because collective energy work, again, we do this in the Wired to Win Awakening. We set our intentions and we do collective energy work, meaning that everybody on this call holds the intention for you to receive exactly what you want.
Bringing the awareness to them, just being aware of what they're aware of, just opening up their world, just being.
So do you mean helping other people become consciously awakened? Is that what you mean by that?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So the way to help people consciously awake is awaken yourself. So when you're leading with light, then more people will go, wow, you seem different, Michael. What's going on? And you'll go, hey, why don't you come and check this out? Or let me share some information with you. This is what I've been doing. And you actually share from a place of already knowing, if that makes sense.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, I can add that in. So supporting others to awaken consciously. Supporting others to awaken consciously. Beautiful. Is the person that just joined us, is that Keith? Is that correct? Is that what I just saw? Yes. What's yours, Keith? Who was that? Kylie, is that your friend that you've invited? Is that correct?
Yeah, this is my brother, but I think he's having some problems with his phone. So if he messages me, I'll put it on the chat.
Yeah, yes, please, because we would love to know what we're talking about at the moment, Keith, if you can hear us, I hope you can, is that we're just talking about the one thing that we'd love to manifest at the moment, something physical if possible, or an outcome that you'd love to manifest at the moment, so we can hold it for you consciously and collectively for you to actually receive that. Okay. All right. So if he does contact you, let me know, Kylie, but we will have to move into this meditation. Now, before we do, can I get everyone, please, if you have shoes on, just pop them off, because I'm going to get you to put your feet flat on the floor. And please be sitting in a chair where you won't fall asleep. I actually need you alert, but totally relaxed. Katie's like, yeah, you always fall asleep, Katie. All I see is you lying down on the couch snoozing. I'd love it if your microphone was on. You're probably snoring away. I love it. All right. So I will get you to take shoes off if you can, please. I need them, your feet flat on the floor, and make sure no legs or arms are crossed. You can either put your hands just on your thighs, either your hands can be up or down. Just make sure your hands aren't crossed either. And sitting in a nice comfy chair where you can be nice and upright. I need a nice straight spine, staying alert, but able to be fully relaxed. You can turn off your camera if you feel like you need to turn off your camera. Okay. And just close your eyes, get nice and comfortable. All right, closing your eyes, please. All right, I just want you to tune in to the inner field of your feet. So just feeling that little vibration in your feet. I feel like a little tingly feeling. You're tuning into the inner field of your feet. Okay, and I want you to imagine there's roots from the sole of your feet going all the way into the center of the earth, connecting deeply with Mother Earth. And now imagine the very top of your head opening up from your crown chakra right at the top of your head, opening up and connecting to Father Sky. So you're now deeply connected to Mother Earth from the base of your feet, connected deeply with Father Sky from the base of your crown, top of your crown, sorry. Okay. Now I want you to give yourself permission to go deeper into this meditation than you ever have before. And also give me permission to take you on a deep journey to connect with your magic manifestor tonight. And every time you listen to this meditation, the awakening and the deepening of your magic manifestor gets greater and greater. So I want you to take a big deep breath in now, drawing that energy up from Mother Earth, all the way from the center and core of the earth. Draw it up to the top of your feet. Bring it up your legs, over your thighs. Drawing that energy up all the way up to your heart space, opening your heart up nice and wide, and then drawing all that energy in right to the top of your head. Just hold it there for a second. Notice the space. And now just let go. Breathing in again, drawing that energy up from Mother Earth, drawing it all the way up your calves, all the way up your legs, right up through your solar plexus, right into your heart, expanding your heart, all the way up into the top of your head, and going just 1 foot above your head this time, holding it there. Notice the space, and just let it all go. Breathing out. Now this time drawing up again, drawing the breath in, drawing up the energy from Mother Earth, up your legs, to your root chakra, right through to your heart chakra, expanding your heart as you're breathing in, all the way up to your top of your head. Now 2 meters above your head, connecting in with your highest self-guidance. Hold it there for a second, little more breath in, hold it. Notice the space and just let go. Now just know that in this moment, you are deeply connected to Mother Earth energy and her wisdom. And you are connected to Father Sky, your highest self-awareness, being guided. And now we're going to take a journey to creating your deepest desires. And so every step we take moving forward, we're awakening what we deeply desire for ourselves and for others in this world. We're collectively holding the intention that every person that is on this call tonight, their dreams will come to fruition. Every person we connect with after this call, we're holding the intention that what they deeply desire will come to fruition. and for each of us, for our own dreams to come into reality faster than we could ever possibly imagine. So as we step forward, I want you to feel how your body would feel if it was in its ideal health and well-being and fitness level. How amazing your body feels, how easy it can move, how flexible, fit and strong you are. No matter your age, it keeps getting better and better with every step you take forward. Each choice you make every day is towards honoring your sacred temple and treating it with the love and respect it deserves. Our bodies are meant to move. And so you move in a way that creates your ideal physiology. Your body is lean, it's healthy, it's fit, it's strong, it's flexible. Just feel right now what it feels like to have an incredible body with the ability for it to move in the way that you desire it to move, and how great you feel from having a strong, fit and healthy body. Your health equals wealth. And also imagine now also living in your absolutely beautiful environment, a home that you deeply love. When you come home, it's like coming home to a little slice of paradise. You have beautiful views, every direction you turn. You're surrounded by a lovely food forest where you can fuel your body with homegrown food. Local, delicious, organically grown. How good does it feel to live in a home environment like this, where every day you wake up and you feel like you're already on holiday. You don't need to take a holiday from your life, you're already living it. When you walk through the door, you feel a deep sense of coming home to your paradise. You have enough money to buy your desired home. There's always more than enough money. You can say to yourself now, or say it aloud, why am I like a magic millionaire manifestor? I always have enough money to do whatever I desire. Whatever I touch turns to gold. Abundance just seems to flow to me with ease and grace. The words I say to myself and others is with grace, with kindness, with compassion. My actions reflect the way that I think and feel. I always come from a deeply loving place for myself and others, understanding that everybody's on their own journey, and I can easily meet them where they are and guide them towards becoming more awakened, more conscious, more loving, just like you are. You have a deep sense of gratitude and appreciate all the things you already have. When you look around, you understand that abundance is not just about money. That wealth is not just about money. Think about the beautiful people you have in your life. All the things that fill your home. car that you drive, the experiences you get to have in life, the people you connect with, your daily practice of coming back to your heart and living in a place of grace, supporting and serving others to awaken and become conscious so we can see beautiful change and impact in the world. Tune into that right now and just feel how incredible it is to receive exactly what you desire. Knowing that your thoughts turn to things. Every single day you wake up and you're focused on the intention and your attention on the things you want to manifest for your life, your most magnificent life. You're not focused on the lack of them, but the knowing that everything you truly desire is already out there in the vortex, waiting for you to energetically connect with it. And so you get clear about what you want. You get into a high vibe state of already knowing that it's on its way to you. And every day you practice staying in the state of love and gratitude. And showing your gratitude in every way you can. With other people, with yourself, by being generous with your time, your money, your energy, your effort. Sending out as much love as you can to the world while opening your heart to also receive. There's no need for struggle. There's no need for hard work ever. You don't have to force things to manifest. They come to you in the most magical of ways. When you let go and surrender, everything that you desire magically appears. Simply let go and allow it to flow in by opening your heart and remaining in a place of love. You have a daily practice now of tuning in, listening for that guidance. And that guidance comes from the feeling that you have. You know it's right for you when you're feeling a place like in a state of happiness and joy and love. If it feels good, move towards it. You might feel like taking a different road than you normally take. Whatever you're being guided to do, if it feels good, go there. Don't question it. We are always being guided. We're never disconnected from our highest source. Follow the symbols and signs that you're being given. And feel what it's like to be a magic manifestor. All you have to do is think about it, and those thoughts turn to things. So remind yourself daily to focus your intentions and your attention on what it is that you have a deep desire for, and staying in the feeling of love and gratitude. Now, every time you listen to this meditation, this deepens within you, and you continuously come back to a place of love. Continue to come back to your heart. and know that what you want, what you deeply desire, is already yours. There's nothing more to do. You don't have to force things to come. Just surrender and open yourself up and be in allowance of receiving now. So when we come back into this time and place, not just yet, but in a moment, there's nothing more for you to do. You've already set your intention of what you'd like to receive. So trust, have an unwavering faith and belief in it already coming to fruition, in actualizing into physicality. So we're going to take a breath in just a moment and coming back to this place and time, knowing that everything you deeply desire is already yours. There's nothing more for you to do. Simply breathe, open your heart, and be in receivership. So taking a big breath in, drawing that energy in to your root chakra, and then all the way up, right to the top of your head, drawing it up, 2 foot up, above your head. And as you breathe out, just drawing that energy back into your body from Father Sky, drawing it back into your crown chakra as you breathe out. Drawing in his guidance, his wisdom, his powerful manifestor abilities, drawing that back into your body. Taking another deep breath in now, all the way from your root chakra, drawing it up your spine right to the top of your head and holding that there now. And as you breathe out, drawing it down into your heart, and you can close off your crown chakra now. And keep it nice and protected, drawing down the wisdom from Father Sky into your heart, knowing there's nothing more to do. His guidance is there right in your heart, and every time you come back to that space, you'll hear his whisper. You'll hear the intelligent guidance he's giving you. And now on this breath, we're drawing Mother Earth, her energy back up through the earth into our feet, drawing her energy all the way up into our heart as well, connecting in our heart space with Father Sky. So her wisdom, her nurturing soul guidance, drawing it all the way up from the center of the earth, all the way up into your heart space, connecting there, knowing that she also whispers her guidance to you every day. Father Sky and Mother Earth works in unison, staying in a place of love, a place of gratitude, and hearing their whispers by tuning in and being in your heart space every single day. Now another big breath in, and this time we're going to breathe into our heart, expanding our heart as much as possible, opening up right up to receive your deepest desires, your physically fit body, the house of your dreams, the money that you need, the ease and grace that you desire, and the ability to support others to awaken. Expand your heart, open it wide up in receivership, and allow it all to flow in. And as you breathe out, send it out to everybody else, sending out the intention that everyone receives their deepest desires. Collectively, we hold that for each other. One final big breath in, breathing into your heart. And just feeling how beautiful that feels to receive your manifestations. Knowing there's nothing more to do. All you have to do is close your eyes and visualize them, mentally rehearse what it's like to feel, taste, touch, to have them in your physical hand. And every time you listen to this meditation, Your manifestations come to you faster than you have ever known possible. So just breathe naturally now, letting go, surrendering, starting to feel the chair under your legs, just giving your fingers and toes a little wiggle. And just rotating your head around gently, clockwise first, then anti-clockwise, rotating your shoulders around. And when you're ready, I want you to slowly, very gently, open your eyes, knowing that your manifestations are already on their way and there's nothing more for you to do. Just breathe and come back to your heart every time you fall from grace. So in 3, 2, 1, come back to this place. Come back to this time. And open your eyes. Beautiful. I think Kylie's fallen asleep, maybe. Katie's asleep. She's always sleeping in my meditations. I just know that they'll subconsciously go in there. Francesca, I hope you're back with us. Just pop yes if we're all back. Katie. Someone nudge Katie. She's gone, completely asleep. Tracy, how did you go? You often fall asleep when you do my meditations as well.
Renee, thank you. Yes, and for the first time, I haven't fallen asleep. But
oh, that's amazing.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Fantastic. So here she is. Hey, Katie, come back to us. She's here. Awesome. Wasn't asleep, but you weren't here also, Kylie. That's amazing. That's beautiful. Whatever was meant to be received by your higher self was already received. How did you go, Francesca? I hope you enjoyed that meditation. Now, I just want to, you did beautiful. I'm so glad to hear that. Now, one thing that I will share with you is that I would love for you to create what we call, like I shared before, a powerful why statement. This is something that you guys have experienced before. Francesca, I'm not sure if you've done my, my Wired to Win Awakening. If you have, let me know. But if you'd like to join us this week, please let me know and I will send you the details to join us. But a powerful why statement goes like this. Normally, when we do a why statement, it's why am I so broke? Why can't I have what I want? Why? It's really like not a negative sort of way to say why. So what we do in Wired to Win Awakening is that we do a why statement. We ask a question with a powerful affirmation. Oh, beautiful, Francesca. I'll send you the details in a link, my love. I hope that's okay. I'll reach out to you in a direct message. And so powerful why statement goes like this. Why am I, so write this down if you can, why am I a magic manifestor? Why does everything I touch turn to gold? Why is it so easy for me to manifest exactly what I have a desire for? Right, so if you say statements like that first thing in the morning, when you wake up or when you're looking in the mirror is a great one because you're looking at yourself. I do my why statements while I'm putting on my makeup or doing my hair and getting ready for my daily, whatever I'm doing. And I'll look in the mirror at myself and I'm like, oh, why am I such a magic manifester? Why do I get so, why is it so easy for me to manifest exactly what I deeply desire? Why does it come with ease and grace? Right? So when we say a why statement, what we're doing is we're questioning universe. Why is that so? And then when we put a powerful affirmation with it, universe goes, well, let me show you how. The reason just affirmations don't work alone is because when we say, I am a powerful manifester, our ego mind pops up behind us and says, well, that's not actually true because you don't manifest anything. Because you keep saying to yourself, you're not a very good manifester and nothing ever works out for me. But when you ask the universe a question, the universe goes, well, let me show you. I'm going to show you why that is actually true. But you've got to do it with feeling. When you're saying your why statement, say them and they're like, why am I such a powerful manifester? It's like, I'm like a magician. When I think of things that I deeply desire, why do I manifest them so easily with ease and grace? I don't have to force or control. It's effortless for me. Like, why is it so effortless for me? Can't wrap my tongue around it. But say it in a way that feels really true for you. Now, if the ego mind still pops up and still has a little dig at you about reiterating your limitations, say a statement that is halfway between that. So it's like, why is it that I'm getting better and better at manifesting what I deeply desire? Right? Because you're getting better and better at it, right? There's no lie about that. You're getting better and better because you're doing this new practice of manifestation. So if the ego mind pops up and says, that's a whole lot of hogwash, go one step back. Why am I getting better and better at manifesting? Right? Why is it becoming easier and easier for me to turn my thoughts into things? Okay, so I hope that helps. Please write it down, pop it on the mirror, and every time you go to the mirror, read that beautiful statement and just see what unfolds for you. Now, I would love to hear back from you, lovely ladies, and I know that we've had a couple of people drop off, so hopefully we hear from Michael and Keith as well. But I'd love to hear over the next couple of days what actually unfolds for you. Now, you need to stay in that place of heartfelt gratitude and love for life and yourself, and already knowing that your manifestation is on the way, because my intention is being held for you for those things to come. And I want you to hold for each other those things to come as well. So, oh, that's lovely of you to say, Tracy. I love when new people join our Wide to Win Awakening. It's really exciting because I love to see the shifts that actually happen for people from actually coming and participating in that. So, Francesca, I'll send you the details, lovely lady. And we're so excited for you to come and play with us in Wide to Win. So, it's so good. All right, beautiful people. So I hope I've served you well this evening. I do hope you enjoyed that meditation. I would love to see what unfolds for you over the next couple of days or weeks. And let's keep holding that beautiful heartfelt intention that we don't only receive for ourselves, but everybody else who joined this call and the people that are out there desiring their dreams to come to fruition, that we hold for them too, that they will receive with ease and grace as well. Thank you so much. Oh, my pleasure, Francesca. Thanks, Katie.
Michael had a phone call. That's why he left.
Ah, that's okay. No worries. Well, I hope you can watch the rest of that and maybe tune into the replay. This will go out to you guys via email. The replay, the email will just be coming tomorrow. So just look out for that one. If you haven't whitelisted our email before, it will be, I think it comes from info@widetowin.com.au. Just check your spam if you haven't seen that email tomorrow, and or send a message to us, and I'll make sure that you receive it.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful. My pleasure. No worries. Well, thank you. Go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate your time and energy. And yeah, I can't wait to see your manifestations come to fruition. So all right, beautiful people. Thanks for your time and energy. Mwah. Big love. See you.
Thanks, Renee.
So good to see you all.